SpitYaGameTv with your host, Paulie.
You get left out stinking to spoil. Bad dairy. I have your white tea dry up the color of raspberries from a swift shot when a big Glock pop like jazz cherry. Nigga, it's first round light.
3 times for the drive. You already know what it is, man. It's Hoodie CruGer. I'm here with SpitYaGameTv, man. Rock with us.
I'm about to go dumb. Fuck piss. I'm about to go dumb. I'm beyond rage. Nigga, my mama said knock you out. What your mom say? I'm like a waiter. Yeah, nigga, yeah, that's facts, nigga. Big facts, nigga. Nigga, my mom. Nigga, hey, let me live. Nigga, my mama said knock you out. What your mom say? I'm like a waiter. Bitch, you get out of order, I palm trays and push a nigga head back. He'll get the LeBron fade or lay a nigga down quick. Like he just had a long day. Arsenal versus QB. You'll catch me gripping a ratchet on stage, so be cool. Yeah!
So now, how'd you get the name Hoodie CruGer?
Man, that's a funny one. Well, alright, so for the record, another exclusive. God damn, boy, you good with this interview shit. You be getting me the time. Go with this shit. Alright, so Hoodie CruGer, man. Alright, to simplify it, before they used to call me J Hood. Didn't agree with it after years gone by. Took the J out, stuck with Hood. Then it was probably, what is it, like summer of, I want to say like summer of 2010, 2011, one of those two. I was literally wearing hoodies the entire time, bro. Like excuse me, I had a moment where, you know, like my fashion always changes up. I like to do different things and stick a style for a while, so I stuck to hoodies that entire summer, bro. Like, it was hot as dogs, and niggas like, yo, why you wearing a hoodie, bro? And I'm like, nah, bro, because that's my thing. Like, and that was before I came up with like my branding and Alien and all that thing. Like, I was literally trying to make a group called Small Hoodie Boys. And you know how like you see a dude with like his hoodie all the way up and scrunched down, like the hoodie's real tight, you know what I mean? So I was wearing hoodies all summer long, and everybody's like, yo, Hoodie. They took the hood and just started calling me Hoodie. I was rocking with it. It came to battle rap, you know what I'm saying? It came to the point where my boy introduced me to the culture of battle rap. He's like, yo, you need a name. What you want people to call you?
First round light, but second round where I'm smoking you. It's Hoodie. Bitch, I go over heads. So I'm supposed to do, you faggot.
Once I get something that I love and enjoy and I feel like it embodies me, I stick with it, bro. Like, you can barely find me anywhere without a hoodie. Every time I have an event, anytime I have a battle, I'm probably bringing a hoodie, but that's just for me because, or now you'll know, but before people didn't realize what I was doing, it was just like, oh, Hoodie CruGer, whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, I keep a hoodie with me, man. I'm gonna stay with one. You already know what it is, Hoodie CruGer.
Hoodie gang, we in the building 3 times.
That's dope. That's a good question, bro. That's a real good one.
So you ever watched Freddy CruGer growing up?
You know, it's funny. I really didn't. Like, I didn't care for none of those. Like, I mean, I wasn't really a movie guy. I was more of a out and about type of kid. You feel me? Like, if I'm home, I'm playing 2K. Strictly. If I'm home, I'm playing video games, 2K and Grand Theft Auto. If I'm out, I'm playing sports. I'm not really into movies and all that. Now I am, you know, growing older and shit like that. But when I was a kid, I ain't watching none of that, bro. Like, I wasn't tripping on none of that. I just literally happened to be home one night and Freddy vs. Jason was on. I watched it. I was like, oh, that dude's pretty, he's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, my favorite horror person was Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That was one of the only things, horror movies I watched when I was a kid. Like, other than that, I don't trip on none of that.
I was thinking maybe you watched Freddy CruGer and it's like, yeah, come to find out.
Right, like,
yeah, you really watched Freddy CruGer.
I never even watched it, brother. And that's why if you look at my battle against Arrow, I had to say that. I had to like differentiate the Hoodie CruGer from Freddy CruGer thing.
They say CruGer cannot kill you unless you actually sleep. But that's Freddy. Bitch, I'm a Hoodie. Don't be asking for me.
Thing because everybody's kind of like basing the CruGer part on just that, just Freddy. They think like I picked my name because of a horror film guy.
You named yourself after a fictional character who raped children. A demon ghost who preyed on the dreams of the young adults of the parents who straight killed them. Now, out of all the serial killers you could have named yourself after, you chose a child molester, my nigga? What the fuck is that? Either you didn't know or you condone that shit. Either way, you should be fucking slapped.
Like, No, I just kind of liked it, and then the whole idea of sleeping on me, I'll kill you. That's the only reason CruGer's involved in my name, and it's dope. Like I said, I switched up the spelling. I like how it looks. I like how it sounds. It's been me for the past few years, brother.
No. Was that first battle that you did? I was just like, that can't be his first battle because it's so on point. Like,
after Lex caught the body, I'm on my Rick from Walking Dead shit. I'm just killing a zombie. They call you legacy. Well, that's something that's usually left afterlife. So this should be some real ill shit. If it all happens right, I'll chloroform smother you, beat your face with a bag of ice Sakara, gonna leave you out to dry like a cell phone in a bag of rice.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that first battle?
Yo, it's crazy because honestly, I was nervous, bro. I was really nervous, man. Like, I never wanted to battle. I never thought, like, I never seen myself battle rapping. I never thought it was a thing to me. Like, I used to watch these, like, smack battles and shit like that, but it was never my thing, you feel me? And I'm thinking, like, the regular hood nigga mindset. I don't want people yelling in my face. I don't want, you know what I mean? Like, it was mad corny, like, but when my boy put me on, shout out your boy D, he put me on, bro, and he was like, yo, just do it. You got bars. Like, you got bars. Do it. You feel me? Like, they'll get you some exposure. That first battle you talking about, I didn't even know how to battle rap, bro. I literally sat home preparing for that battle. I sat home and I watched other people's battles. And I'm watching the cadences of other people. And I'm watching, because I know how to rap. I've been in the studio. I can make music. But I never battled before. So once I got the cadence of how people kind of did it, I literally just wrote down lyrics. Like, because I have the mind for lyrics. I just wrote down bars. Boom, boom, this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say. I don't know how I'm going to deliver, but this is what I'm going to say. And I went out there, and all nerves literally turned into nothing when they're like, it's on you. It's on me. It's my turn. Boom.
How you feeling after 2 long rounds of abuse? It's like you
Kinda tired.
It's like you came inside this battle knowing that you would lose. You'd have a better chance walking on shards of glass with no shoes or tying floss inside your mouth and trying to pull out a tooth. But honestly, that probably just sounds like shit you would do. That white boy shit. You know, I said it, but I'm gutter. So you might see me on the side of his house. He doing groceries. So I creep in and sit down right on the couch. He walks in with bags and shit. I put that 9 in his mouth just to spill his nigga noodles. Like, what you rhyming about?
Went into this zone where it was like, just say what you wrote down. You feel me?
Right.
And I rapped it, and then y'all, people in the crowd actually liked it. I was so surprised, bro. It was so, like, nerve-wracking, but at the same time, once I got home and I watched the footage when it dropped, I was like, that's actually me right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Battle rapping right now. Like, it was just crazy to see. It was, like, weird cadence, bro. Like, I didn't know how to move. I didn't know how to perform. I watch it now, and I'm like, yo, he was trash. I literally was just up there rapping. Like,
oh, so now looking back at it, you like, I could have did way better.
But then I respect them in the same sense of I didn't even know how to approach battle rap back then. So I see why I did what I did. But now it's like, yo, like if I could talk to myself, if I could have talked to me before then, I'd be like, yo, do it like this, bro. Like, be more aggressive.
The Freddy, thing 8 now. The palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms is heavy. Look at this noodle put on his shirt like mom's spaghetti.
You feel me? Say your bars more, because back then I used to just run through my round. Like, you feel me? And if you caught it, you caught it. If you didn't, you missed it, because I'm not running it back. Like, now it's like I said, battle rap is life, brother. I've transformed into a complete being. And now when I'm on that stage, it's just Hoodie CruGer. There's nothing else. I don't even see anyone else.
I call Syph, he like,
Got who?
nigga Dot Gotti.
Yeah, right.
Bro, no bullshit. BM set it up for mischief night.
Shit, you better get your strength when Doc start reaching that nigga knife.
Oh yeah? Well, let's see how good he can reach when it's for his life.
You record all the time?
Yo, when I had my laptop, brother, there's nothing you can do to stop me. Like, the only thing I do now is it's just levels, you feel me? I don't like to go to everyone's studio. I don't, you know what I mean? I like to deal with certain people, you feel me?
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So I record a lot of music, brother. Low key, because everybody's focused on battle rap, but I record a lot of music, low key. I have so many songs that no one's ever heard because the quality wasn't great from the studio, and then I'm not one to re-record old songs, so I left a lot of music alone. But I do record a lot, brother.
And you don't never want to put them out?
You know, it's funny, I was actually talking to my brother about it. It's like, I got some records that touch a certain point in my life, you know what I mean? So it's like, I might actually re-record that so people know what I was going on, what I'll be dealing with, instead of just getting this aspect you have now, because I didn't always have dreads, wasn't always a revolutionary thinker, you know what I mean? So some of those old records I might actually still do. Like one of my favorite ones, you can go on YouTube and look it up, it's called G-Spot. That song was like probably what, 2011, something like that, 2012. But every time I listen to that song, even today, it's great. It reminds me of what I was thinking back then, type. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking about re-recording it and giving it a little more feel, because I rap completely different than I rapped 8 years ago, 6 years ago. You know what I mean? Whole different vibe.
That's what's up. Now, do you like the way you are right now better than what you was before?
It's growth, man. Like, to say I like myself, the person I've become more, yes, but musically and artistically, you know, it's just growth, man. I remember when I was first put on to Basquiat and, you know, Keith Haring was my favorite artist. When I was first put on to those dudes, I was kind of just a kid looking at art, you know what I mean, just looking at pictures. I thought it was dope. Now it's like I can relate to a Basquiat painting or a Keith Haring. I could see where their brushstrokes were when they were, you know what I mean? It's a level of growth that I've experienced, and if you're not happy with growth, brother, then I don't know what you're doing, because I'm enjoying life as it is. I'm happier with, you know, my mindset, how the music is coming out. It's beautiful. Battle rap is life, man. Battle rap is definitely life right now.
What would you say is like your favorite battle, dopest battle you had?
For me, shit. Honestly, let me keep it real. I grind the fuck up, man. My boy Arrow came back. Hoodie CruGer versus Arrow. Go on YouTube, look it up. The best battle on IGRIND ever. Like, as far as the league goes, I'm one of the top guys in the league. Shout out my brother B Ham. Yo, that battle, all around, from first round to the third round, every bar, we went crazy. That's
after the first round, he gave him that look like, man, I ain't fucking with this nigga. And after the second round, he was tight, like, damn, I want to hit this nigga. Until my knife go behind his back like this girl when she with a different nigga. Surprise, pussy. I pull up, surprise, pussy. I pull up with big lokes, 9 tookies, loud Lil Ratchet from Jersey. I call it a 9 Snooki. I don't care if I got Cervex. Stay in line, pussy, or you gonna get this box out of nowhere like surprise, pussy.
Crazy. That's one of the things, one of the battles that I can say is probably my favorite battle, because Arrow, my boy, he came back off of years. He was down for a year, you know what I mean, living his life. He came back into the ring.
I turned his mind into a runway. Fuck he gonna say? He's dead. I'm chalking Hoodie. Plus this lame can't hang with these hands. I'm dropping Hoodie. Fuck you and your niggas. They all some pussies. None of them Zimmerman. So I'm not worried about dying for rocking Hoodie.
He was battling me. I took him serious. He took me serious. We put it all on the table right there. That's probably my favorite battle. And other than that, I would have to say me battling Dot, because Dot was actually one of my favorite battle rappers for a while, and to be able to stand in front of a person that you watch, you know what I'm saying, and you say is like one of your favorites, and to stand across from him, and I had the time to yell in his face. I yelled in his face for 10 minutes. There's nothing like it.
I got a devil on my right shoulder telling me I should kill a bitch, and then another one on my left shoulder asking me if I'm listening. Where I'm from, it's fucking fist fight. Talking shit that'll get you shot, like fucking up the cork on a rosé. I'ma split your top from gun steam. Bullets flying, little nigga. And them shits is hot. I have you, Mook, and Rex running. Nigga, that's dipping dots, real.
I know that song, like, it's kind of like meeting like a celebrity, like,
right,
status. Like, was it feel? You got that feeling?
I mean, yeah, but you know, like, it's funny with battle rap, because I'm gonna keep it real. Kanye West is probably, if you don't know me, about me, Kanye West is one of my favorite people. Forget music, forget art. He's one of my favorite people. And you know, like, if I met Kanye, then I'd probably have that celebrity kind of crazy feel. But to me, other battle rappers, is, you know, it's like, I see you on YouTube, but I know what YouTube is now. You know what I mean? Not everybody on YouTube is rich and famous and all that. But, you know, to see these people is like inspiration. It's the growth. It shows me that I'm getting better. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, because just, you know, 2 years ago, I was watching him on YouTube saying, yo, he's so fire. And then here I am yelling in his face, and he's dapping me up, buying me drinks. You know what I mean? Right. It puts it in perspective where you understand that, like, there's still real people out there. Regardless of how you see them, how many views they get, there's still real people. You know what I mean? That's what I think is dope. I like that. I meet them, and shaking my hand. We have regular conversations and shit like that. They don't get too starstruck about none of that.
Right, so you think of it more of as a person rather than just a celebrity that I'm meeting right now. Yeah.
You know, because it can make it weird, you know what I mean? I've seen it happen before where, you know, we be at these battle events and there's people like Tay-Rock and, you know, Arsenal in the building. You know what I mean? K-Shines and DNA's. K-Shine and DNA been damn near all my last battles and shit. Like, when people like that are in the building and you're not part of the, you know, the class or the league, things like that, you might just be a regular fan and you see one of those people and it's, oh my God, I'm standing 5 feet away from K-Shine right now. I kind of just be like, let me see what K-Shine's talking about. Let me shake his hand and say, what's up, bro? And if he gives it back and it's all love, then you see the humanity there. I kind of go for that more than all that fan stardom shit.
Right, that's more real anyway.
Yeah, that's how it should be, man. Like, it's all about that, man. You don't want to. I would hate, and this is one of the things I always said too, I would hate to meet Kanye West, and I've put all these years and all this time into like, yo, I really like this dude, yo, it's my, you know what I'm saying, one of my favorite people. I'd hate to meet him and, you know, just be like, what's going on, yay? And try to shake his hand and he look at my hand or something, you know what I mean? Like, that'll throw me off, but if he shakes my hand, then it brings it to, okay, humanity. He's a regular dude. Yeah, I mean, he's just got more money than I got right now. That's pretty much all that is.
So now, which one do you enjoy more, your battle raps or the music scene?
It's so hard, man. I was telling my little sister this not too long ago too. You know what's funny is like battle rap to me kind of like it grew on to me more than anything. You know what I mean? Because before I was watching it, I enjoyed it. But it's different to watch it than to do it, you know what I mean? And I always said, oh, I don't know if I could take people yelling in my face, this, that, the third. But, you know, I got into the crowd, I got into the league, and I'm doing my thing. And it became it's like basketball to me, you know what I mean? It's like basketball. It's like I got a game in a month, you know what I'm saying? All I want to do before that game comes is make sure when I get on that court, I'm A1. I can't be stopped. No one can steal from me. No one can block my shot. It's crazy. That's what I love battle rap because of that, but it's hard because music, man. Music is my way of expression, you know? Battle rap, I kind of have to play this persona of, you know what I mean, the tough guy, the gun bar guy, or the real street struggle guy, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, people are looking for. But battle rap being that it's a competition, I look at it like a sport, you know what I mean? I'm going into it like the LeBron James, Steph Curry mindset, but music is my way of expression. So I was telling my sister, it's funny that I have a hard time speaking to people and giving them the real me because, you know, not everyone can articulate themselves like that. Not everyone understands how I articulate myself. But if I put it in music to the generation now, like being a revolutionary, I could tell you about Huey P. Newton all day. I could tell you about the Black Panthers all day. You don't want to hear it. But if I rap about them and I make it nice or on the beat, I pick a trap beat, give me some 808s and let me talk about Huey P. Newton the right way. Y'all gonna listen to it. You know what I mean? That's why I like music, and it's hard to say which one is better to me, but battle rap's competition, music's expression, they come together, and you got Hoodie CruGer, man.
Sounds like a perfect combination
that perfect balance,
together.
Right?
That could be a new track right there.
Word.
You could make a song about battle rap, man.
I might go home and actually do that. I didn't think of that.
I seen like DNA had a song out. It was called like The Death of Battle Rap, talking about all the battle rappers, why it's dying. Yeah. Do you believe that it's dying right now?
Nah, man. I understand why they would say, but it's like that's like to say hip hop has died or rap is dead. Like that's corny, bro. Like as long as there's new dudes making new music or new battlers, as long as there's a new way of expression, it can't die. Like, and I mean, if you're really thinking about battle rap as what it is, dudes was battling on the corners back then. We're battling in Irving Plaza now. You know what I'm saying? Like battle rap ain't did nothing but grow. Like you got dudes like Hitman Holla and you know what I mean, Charlie Clips and them on Wild 'N Out. That's MTV, brother. You couldn't even imagine a battle rapper being on MTV 10 years ago. Yeah. Now you got battle rappers actually on MTV, and you know what I mean? Like battle rap's grown. I don't think it'll ever die. Definitely not with a person like me. I change up consistently, so you gotta keep up, brother. And battle rap's gonna keep going. Like as long as Smack is doing what he's doing, it's gonna keep going, brother. As long as there's We Go Hard, as long as there's IGRIND, as long as there's 413 Battle League, King of the Dot, it's never gonna stop, bro.
That's a great point. No one's ever made that point.
No, yeah. A lot of people don't think of it that way, and you know why people say it's dying? I think on a personal scale, I think people say it's dying because you get so used to certain names, you know what I'm saying? You get used to like a Charlie Clips. You know, I've been saying Charlie Clips for the past 5-10 years, bro. Like, no one wants to, I mean, not saying he's not nice or no one wants to see him, but it's just like when you're watching, it's like listening to 50 Cent forever. I'm never gonna listen to 50 forever. Get Rich or Die Trying, that was my boy. But once, you know what I mean, time went down, I'm not trying to sit here and listen to 50 no more. I don't want to hear him all the time. You feel me? Like, that's why Hov is the man Hov is with 444. He just recently popped out of nowhere with a great album. It's like, he took time off. He let people miss him. You feel me? Smack doesn't let people miss Tay-Rock. He never does. He doesn't let people miss DNA. They're on every card. You know what I mean? So that's the reason I can understand they're saying it dies. But I mean,
so what you're saying is kind of like always the same battle rappers that are popping. It's nothing new.
I felt like it started to become like oversaturated with the same battlers, and it's like at some point, how you gonna mix up the same dudes you've been rocking with for the past 20 years? You know what I mean? But that's why you got like new guys like New Jersey Twerk, Mike P, Dougie, like the new class. We're keeping it alive, really, if you want to think about it. Like the new battle rappers is really what's keeping it alive.
So now you think you ever be like, would you ever do one of those type of battles? They're doing a lot of new class versus the
the rookies versus vets type of thing.
Yeah.
I thought about it. I mean, I don't care. Honestly, I'll battle anybody under the sun. I could care less. As long as the bag's there, if it makes sense, if it seems like it's gonna be a good event, if it seems like it's gonna be fun, I'm there. So as far as veterans go, I got respect for everybody in every aspect. As long as you're doing something, I respect you. So I don't have anybody that I'm like, oh, I want to battle Charlie Clips, rookies versus vets. I don't care for none of that, but I would definitely do it though. I'll battle anybody. I'm with that. Okay, yeah. ADHD.
Yeah,
and
ADHD
then, like,
TV.
80 Proof and all them.
Yeah, was you part of that?
Nah, I 413 Battle League is basically where that whole kind of like that show came from. Basically, you know what I mean? It's like. Shout out to ADHD to them, by the way. James Ribeiro, James Rosado and them. Basically how that was for me, it's like I seen 413 Battle League. That's where I start. Shout out to them, Tony, Weeks. But I seen them, and they had like ADHD was like a subculture to them. It was like a subgroup to 413 Battle League. So when I heard of 413 Battle League, I kind of heard of ADHD, and I never was a part of. You know, there was never any, oh, Hoodie's down with, or Hoodie reps this, or Hoodie reps that. It was never any of that. It's always been just a mutual respect between men. We all like the sport of battle rap. I showed them love, they show me love. It's kind of how that goes. I mean, but like I said, it's a big respect to them, because they were, like 413 Battle League and ADHD, they were some of the first people to be like, yo, Hoodie, I think you could really do something with this. And then they're part of the reason I kept going, really.
So they're just like affiliation. Yeah,
it's like they would kind of, you know, they're like we'll bring the cameras, you know what I'm saying? Like we'll interview the homies after, or we'll sit with the homies, and there are battle rappers that that say they're with ADHD. Like some battle rappers rep that, like Pillsbread is one of the battle rappers that rep ADHD. Rob U was one of them. He hasn't been around in I don't know how long, but you know there was guys that was saying they rep ADHD,
right.
But I never felt none of that.
So now I see you got the bandana on. Is that part of your revolutionary?
You know, it's funny. Like, I don't know, man. When I talk about fashion or clothing or anything like that, it's funny. I used to refer to myself, I still do, don't get it mistaken, I am the new Rick James. I am our generation's Rick James. I feel like when Rick was wearing like the whole Jerry curl and the blouse type thing and the, you know, the weird stuff, like him and Prince was wearing all that goofy stuff, like they was cool to me. Other people kind of like, you know, because we're hood niggas or whatever, you know, people think like, yo, that's gay, that's corny. Like I looked at it like, yo, that's fire. Dude can wear a blouse in a video full of 30 women in a jacuzzi with the curliest long hair. Dude's fresh, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's kind of where I got my fashion sense from, like those type. I love 90s swag, 80s swag. I'm wearing a blazer right now, but you might catch me in a leather jacket like Stokely Carmichael 2 days from now. Like, I'm always switching up. I don't know even how to even think about it. Like, that's part of my revolutionary swag. It's change, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's revolution, it's evolution. I'm always gonna change. I'm always gonna stay me. I stay the same person, but you know, I have to change up a little bit. When I put this on, it's like, who do you know wearing one? Like, who do you know rocking it like this?
Yeah.
I mean, no one really. Back to my hair, like even with this, you know, I got backlash for it before, but who doesn't get backlash when you're doing something? You know what I mean? I got dreadlocks with with this, man. The part fro, man. I just this is blown out, but before I had it straightened, man. We just living, bro. It's revolutionary. It's CruGer life living.
So what was your inspiration to, like, I guess, the whole fashion and the hair thing? What was your inspiration behind that?
Like, all right, so basic is like, you know, just Damon John. If you know who Damon John is, the creator of FUBU, he's one of my biggest inspirations. Like, he was a dude that took Salvation Army clothing, Goodwill clothing, and sold it to LL Cool J. You know, he made it look like his own, made it cool, and sold it to LL Cool J. You know what I mean? And those were Salvation Army clothes, dog. Like, and then you got, like I said, Rick James, brother. Like, you know, like Rakim, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even dudes like Raekwon the Chef, like Method Man, Ghostface Killer. Like, these people are Kanye West. I can't forget. I don't even know how I missed him. Didn't put him first. Kanye West, like. People like that are my full inspiration of like where I get my fashion sense or things like that from. And then, you know, it's self too. Sometimes I just think like I want to do something I've never seen. Like, I'll cut a t-shirt a certain way just because I've never seen it before. And that's kind of how I get that. But mainly, if I'm gonna put names on it, Damon John for his FUBU, Kanye West for his outlooks on Louis Vuitton and how he did everything he's done, and then Rick James because it's Rick James. You know what I mean?
Right. So you have a lot of... Oh, my bad.
Nah, you can. That's how I vibe.
Oh. So you got a lot of tats.
Yeah.
Can you tell us the meaning behind some of the tats you got?
Alright, I'll do it for the record. My first tattoo ever is faded out. You probably can't see it very well, but it's LDG. Stands for Leland Drive Gangsters. Now, you know, I got this same tattoo, not the same tattoo, but the same meaning, Leland Drive. I got it 3 times on my body. It means the most to me. It's my neighborhood. It's where I grew up. Saying it's where I came from. It's where all my brothers are. That's where I remain to this day. I have not moved since I was 3 months old. I lived over there, and I'm still there. You feel what I'm saying? But like I say, you know, this is my first tattoo. I felt like I got this one because it was just, I was 16, bro, and all I did was be on my neighborhood. I was by myself. You feel me? My grandfather had passed away. Saying I had no family except for my neighborhood, so I put it there. It meant the most to me. I mean, then everything else has kind of been, I base my tattoos off of my living experiences or things that I really love. You know what I'm saying? I feel like art is a big part of my life, and you know how they say like your body's like your temple or whatever, things like that. I feel like I never wanted to be the dude that, like, when I got laid to rest, it was kind of like that was just it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be like an art exhibit. When y'all see me like in that casket or whatever it is, you're gonna see arms covered skin.
You're gonna be like Wiz Khalifa.
Yes, sir. When Wiz Khalifa came out with the song a while ago, Ink My Whole Body. Yeah. I loved it, bro. Ink My Whole Body. I don't give a motherfucker. It's literally how I'm doing it. I'm probably gonna stay away from the face tats, but you know. Yeah. I'm in
the rest of the.
Yeah, everything else is a go.
So tell people where they could get in contact with you.
Man, email me for booking at therealhoodiecruger@yahoo.com. If not there, you can inbox me. I just created a new Facebook. It's El Papito Savito, PAPITO SAVITO. El Papito Savito on Facebook. You can go to my Facebook page, The Real Hoodie CruGer. I get back to everybody all the time. So anybody looking for anything, whether it's features, whether it's battles, whether it's interviews, you just want to vibe, you just want to shout me out, brother, I'm with it all. I'm here for y'all. Check out ScuzzPacc. That's my music group if y'all did not know. I'm part of a great music group. We got a lot of good guys, a lot of great music coming out for you guys real soon. Saying you can look that up at Pure Scuzz on Facebook. You can go to SoundCloud, ScuzzPacc. Type that in on any social media, on any music site. You will find us. We rocking, man. I already know what it is, man. Hoodie CruGer, El Papito Sabito, OG Don Naku, More Time, More the Hand, Young Pussy Water, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to take y'all with a true exclusive from my CruGerLifeLivin EP. Song right here is called In and Out.
Real niggas gonna feel me 3 times to the drive. This the shit I wanna go out to. This shit a gangster punch you in your fucking mouth too. This shit I run up in your motherfucking house too. Now let me switch. This the type of shit I grew up to. The type of shit you gotta roll a couple blunts to. The type of shit that make the government not trust you. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah. Nigga on crib, my daddy was a bitch. He left before we got to meet, and that ain't make no sense. My mama 15 years old, she couldn't raise no kid. That's why my nanny and my papa had to take me in. I hit 11, 12 and got up on some gangster shit. I left the soup, I hit the block and started to hang with Crips. We rockin' blue, they rockin' red, this shit get dangerous. You gotta watch your back, you don't know who your neighbors is. Product of my environment, that's what they label this. Illegal drugs and guns, the only thing they gave the kids. Poverty-stricken streets, it's what they placed us in. Cause Malcolm X had stronger words than Ronald Reagan did. And Israelites speak more truth than what the pagans did. And Monique's naturally more beautiful than Megan is. I'm God's son, boy, I can never be an atheist. With 3.5, I'm high, I should show 'em what an atheist is. They tell me sell my soul for gold, but couldn't make me switch. Cause Charles ain't raised no lame, and God ain't make no bitch. They screaming black or white, that shit don't make no sense. Cause this the human race, that's just the way it is, crew.